Good afternoon, and welcome back to The Siege, or good morning, good evening, and this fluffing internet and Windows update. Why does there have to be a Windows update? Totally forget that when my freaking Windows is updating itself, it deactivates my microphone. I still don't know how you do it, dear Internet and dear Microsoft, but if I find out at some point what you were doing to it, I will find you. And I will maul you. Yeah, you heard me right. I will maul you for that. Freaking Microsoft. Shitty company. Shitty company. Ugh. Hashtag not a mixer streamer anymore. Hashtag not your corporate bitch anymore. I am bowing for no one. Well, besides of Tencent and Google, but you know. Good morning, units. Good morning, Sakura. Good afternoon, Dragodai. And hello there, everyone else looking in the shadows. Welcome in. Yeah, I totally forget I had a Windows update, and whenever that happens, my Windows is like, yeah, let me deactivate your audio. And I still don't know how they do it, because again, I have to push a physical button to activate or deactivate my microphone. So there is no, I do that like automatically, and I wonder how they do it. Like, it must be some real interesting magic. Magic I do not understand. Man. Or as we would say in German, Mann. How are you doing, folks? How was your weekend? I hope you had a fantastic weekend. So here's the thing. Lots of things. Sounds like a mole tour cycle. I hope my voice is fine. Are you trying to tell me that my voice is shit, or are you trying to be funny, or what? So here's the thing. I unfortunately have this anxiety whenever I have a Windows update that my microphone might sound weird. So if somebody makes a joke about my microphone, I'm panicking a little bit. You understand? So don't make jokes about microphones, please. That's the anxiety moment. But yeah, I hope my microphone sounds fine. All good here. Great. So, a few things. First things first. Today is the release of Everspace 2. Yay! In early access, at least. Will we check out Everspace 2? The answer is yes. I do not know when yet. That's the problem. Look, we will see. The next few days will be very fluent, because today we are not playing Cyberpunk. But Mole, you didn't play Cyberpunk on Friday. Oh my god, the story. Yeah, we will not finish the story before Hitman is coming out. I already know that. Don't tell me. Just don't tell me. But I want to play Path of Exile. I wanna play the new League and the new expansion, because I actually enjoy the new one. I really do. Like, I got hooked, and that doesn't happen often. Like, unfortunately, Path of Exile for me, when it comes to expansions, can be pretty much a hit or miss. And Yeah. Hey, Tarts, good to see you. Normally, most of the leaks and expansion for Path of Exile are very much miss for me, but this one is really good so far. I'm actually also curious to see the end game, so we will push for that. And hello, Tarts, good to see you. So yeah, we are playing Path of Exile because I'm hooked, and you have to keep I have to keep you entertained by being hooked. So there you go. And then we will see when we are checking out Everspace. Maybe we are checking out Everspace 2 tomorrow? Maybe? Maybe? Maybe. Who knows? It really depends on what is happening with Hitman. I cannot tell you that yet. Because what's new in the new PoE League? Well, the Ritual League, which is the league itself, is pretty simple. They are they're basically ritual places over the map. You lure enemies into it. Well, there are already enemies there, but you can also lure more enemies into it. You slaughter them all, then you re-summon them basically, then you slaughter them again. But what I really enjoy is that you are then getting a loot crate, so to speak, and you can choose like which items you want to keep. And the cool thing about that is it can be every item. I even had people who basically got their tabula rasa with like level 30 or something like that. Like, ugh, it's really cool, but they also added like a lot of end game to the game. They added a lot of new end game mechanics to the game. And if you were asking me how they exactly work, I don't know. I'm not in the end game yet. I still have to get there. But yeah, they added a lot of end game to the game. So it's not just a league, it's a whole expansion, which is called Echo of the Atlas. Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, this is the earliest I have seen somebody posting the tabula rasa in one of my channels, and people I'm talking to and friends. No, I know you can basically get tabula rasas when the moment you are starting with the rituals. Yeah. I know, but yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I have to see what the end game is. We are playing a Marauder. I'm playing a crit Marauder, so it should be fun. So yeah, but so I'm actually looking forward to that. Yeah. Oh, level 35. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. That's like early game. It's like it's rather fascinating. Like, I have seen the development of Path of Exile, where basically the end boss was the prison dude. I have played Path of Exile where I always forget his name. It's not Hillock. I want to say Hillock, but Hillock is the first enemy. The dude in the prison, like the dude who's like drawing you close with his chain and all that. The prison guy. That was the first end boss in the game when I started to play. That was it. If you killed him, Yeah, Brutus. Yeah, if you killed him in Act 1, that was the end of the game when I started to play. That was how much content was there. And then they put Merville Merva in, and then she was the end boss of Path of Exile, and then they added in Act 2, and then they didn't edit in Act 3 immediately. They added parts of Act 3, and like the first end boss of Act 3 was actually what's her name? Piety? Yeah, Piety. Like she was the end boss of the game for quite a time, for quite a while. And then they put like Dominus into the game. Yeah. And that was like, yeah. Yeah. Like that was kind of hilarious. So seeing the game grow and see become what it becomes, like it's kind of cool. The same thing happened with Warframe. I started to play Warframe when pay to win was still a problem with Warframe. Like, I kid you not, pay to win was still in the game when I basically played it, where you basically where you needed to pay money to unlock parts of your talent trees in Warframe. That was harsh. There was a point where I basically said like, okay, this game will not survive long. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Nobody will play this game, and people were really pissed about it. Yeah, yeah. Good old times. Good old times. What else? They improved it slight a bit. It's a fantastic game. They removed also the pay to win stuff very quickly. I think the pay to win stuff only stayed online for like a month, and then they basically removed it because they probably also saw the numbers like just dwindling when people hit that moment where you could put points into the talent tree, and then there were basically blockers into the talent trees when you were going farther down, and those blockers you could only unlock by buying basically an item for real money. And most people were just like, yeah, about that. No. Congrats, Draco. Yeah. Yeah. That was definitely interesting. Um what else? What else? So I played Path of Exile over the weekend, as you can already tell. I also played a little bit Two Point Hospital because they had a good amount of expansions since the last time we played, and I started to play that a bit, just for my own entertainment. Also played a bit of Crusader Kings 3 with a buddy of mine. We are still trying to figure out some stuff. It's I had a little bit of a succession war, which was pretty annoying. Thankfully, the AI completely miscalculated, and that didn't go well for them. But yeah, playing Crusader Kings, enjoying that one. What else? What else? Oh, fun note. Fun note. Did you know that for a long time I didn't know when people were talking about the video game Broken Sword that I never knew what they were talking about? And even worse, when Broken Sword basically, like, I was under the impression that Broken Sword didn't had games in a long time. Well, no, it basically didn't had any because the last one was like in what, 2013, the last official one. But why is that? Because in Germany it wasn't called Broken Sword. It wasn't called Broken Sword in Germany. It was something completely different. It was related to the game, like small little spoilers. The first Broken Sword game is basically about the Templars, and in Germany they are using. So I will say it in German and then I will explain it in English. Baphomets Fluch is what the German name is. So that would be Baphomet's Curse. Yep. Well, yeah, Baphomet's Curse is the name of it. So when they basically started to release the games here in Germany as well under Broken Sword, because well, basically the publisher changed and whatnot, and you were looking it under, you were looking it up under Steam and whatnot. I was like, Broken Sword? I have never heard of that. And in reality, I had. I had. It was just a different name. That's one of the weird moments when, especially as a kid or as a teen, they had like a lot of German names for videos and well for movies and for like video games, and then as an adult you are mostly using English terms and they're completely different. And it's like, that doesn't make any sense. Oh my god, speaking of that, so a buddy of mine is playing Cyberpunk 2077 in German, and I'm playing in English. And because he likes to have like German English voice acting, right? But he likes to have the interface in German because it's just easier for him. And one of the things we noticed is some of the translation is so odd. So I was talking to him about the talent tree called Cold Blood, right? And I was thinking, okay, it's Cold Blood in English, so I just give him the German equivalent, and then he knows what I'm talking about. He had no clue what I was talking about, because for whatever reason, the only talent tree in the game, Cold Blood, is named completely different in German. Like they basically use the word slaughter for the German version. I was like, wait, what? That's what? You cannot translate Cold Blood into what? That makes no sense. It was so confusing because he didn't understood what I was talking about. It's like, ugh. See, this is why I keep everything in English. That makes the thing so much easier. No stress, no problems. Yeah. What else? 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 What did I do? Did I do anything? Friend of mine celebrated her 30th birthday. So that was definitely something, especially because basically nobody was invited. Because if you might know, we have a lockdown here and you're only allowed to meet with one other person. So yay, social distancing celebration, woohoo! Fun. And they're even thinking about an even harder lockdown. And it's like, oh, goody. Well, I'm looking forward to that one. It's, yeah. Yeah. So the weekend is so-so. But yeah, there was nothing really going on over the weekend. I mostly played Path of Exile whenever I found the time. Or did relax, talk to some friends. No. But that's basically about it. And because of that, with that said, I would say we are jumping into gaming news. Yeah, I know, super early. It's like, what? Yeah, I know. I know, it's crazy. Talking about gaming news already. So let's get right into it. And let's start with a small news. Nothing too crazy. Platinum Games is actually hoping that they can talk about Bayonetta 3 this year a little bit more. If you still remember, Bayonetta... Try again. Bayonetta 3 was first revealed back in 2017. Yes, that was when they first announced it. And it vanished since. Like, it completely vanished. They announced it with a quick teaser, which tells you absolutely nothing, besides of, hey, we are working on the third game. And that's it. So, yeah, I'm actually hoping that we are getting an update this year. I mean, it has been already nearly 4 years. Oh, wow, over 3 years. It has been over 3 years. Let's not over-exaggerate here. It has been over 3 years. Yeah. Since we got the last update. I mean, here's the thing. What should they update you on? Besides of, yes, we are working on the game. We are on it. Like, when they have nothing to show, then they have nothing to show. I can see that, especially since the whole Cyberpunk 2077 debacle which happened, I think publisher and developers became a little bit more cautious about what they are showing to us. And that's good. Like, yeah, I know people ask always for transparency, but they also judge you for that transparency, and I think the best way to do it is to always make absolutely clear what you were showing is not necessarily the final product. And you really have to hammer that home. Like, I know that a lot of developers and publishers love to put this little, well, notification basically on the bottom left corner or something where people don't even see it really, and say, this might not be the final product of the game. It's like, no, you have to hammer it home to the people that if you were transparent, that you might want to make sure that they understand that this is not a finished product. So, or, well, you're just doing what developers do, not showing your cards till you are absolutely sure that this will be in the game. So, yeah. Hopefully we will see more about Bayonetta 3 in the foreseeable months. But, we will see. We will see. Next news. Autoplay. Yay. Soupy. Let's start with something which happened on Friday and then got updated today, and this is super interesting. So on Friday, IO Interactive announced that unfortunately Hitman 3 will have an issue on PC. If you have never played Hitman, the cool thing about Hitman is that basically Hitman 1, 2, and 3 is one game. You were starting up Hitman, and if you were owning like the previous games, you have all the things combined. You can use the new items in the older games, like the updates, the graphics, AI, and whatnot are coming to the older games. Like it becomes literally one game. And that's a cool feature, right? And of course, they will do the same thing in Hitman 3. Like, you have Hitman 1, you have Hitman 2, you're buying Hitman 3, bam! You can bring your new weapons, your new gadgets, or whatever to the Hitman 2 levels, and so on and so forth, right? But there was one distinct difference between Hitman 1, Hitman 2, and now Hitman 3. And that one distinct difference is the store the game releases on. And on a PC, it will be an Epic exclusive. Whereas, well, the other games came out on Steam first. So most people on PC have Hitman on Steam. And at the beginning, the developers said, hey folks, don't you worry, we got you covered. Wow. Till on Friday, they unfortunately came together and they were like, hey folks, yeah, remember that we told you that you can just bring your stuff over to the Epic Store? Change of plans here. You can of course still play Hitman 1, 2, and 3 together combined in one game, but you have to buy the other Hitman games again on the Epic Store. But we give you 80% off. And people were like, what? Excuse me? What? I'm not buying like Hitman 2 again or Hitman 1 again. What are you talking about? Like, even if it is 80% off, I'm not buying that again. Are you crazy? And people were rightfully upset, especially because they announced this like a few days before the release, and people were really not happy with that. So that was basically the status we had on Friday. Now, just a few hours ago, IO Interactive released a new message and was like, hey folks, remember what we told you on Friday, that we basically tried everything in our power to make this happen, and we used all of our influence and it unfortunately didn't work out? Yeah, scratch that. we actually used a little bit more of our power and influence, and we made it happen. You don't have to rebuy the Hitman games on the Epic Store, and we can make it so that you can actually just transfer your data from Steam to Epic, and if everything fails, we are giving you Hitman 1 and Hitman 2 for free on the Epic Store when you are buying Hitman 3, and then you can just play it there. It's like, really? Like, I really try to understand what happened there, right? Because on Friday, they were like, no, we did everything we could in our power. Like, we have exhausted, like, all the possibilities and resources we have. That was basically what they were saying. And we couldn't make it work. We are so sorry about this. And we take the blame for this. We basically screwed up, but we are truly sorry about that. And then not even 4 days later, because keep in mind, they probably didn't work that much over the weekend because, well, it's a weekend, European company. Yeah, they look a little bit different at the weekend. However, there was like maximum of 4 days in between. And now they are like, actually, we found this button right now on our keyboard, which clearly says transfer Steam data to Epic Store. I swear that button wasn't there before. Like, we don't know where it came from. We never pushed it before, and now it just works. It just works, man. I was like, what? How did you know? What? How could you? Like, that is one of the moments where I would love to know the details, just so I can understand what happened here. From we did everything in our power to actually no, we didn't. We found a solution just like a few days later. It's like the power of the money. Yeah, the power of the money. Mm-hmm. No. All right. Next news. Oh, this is the big one, the big news for today. And this is also like multiple things which happened. Man, everything is happening over the weekend now. Horrible. Stop that, gaming industry. And, well, Jason Schreier has released a new article on Bloomberg where he was talking to multiple developers working at Cyberpunk 2077 and got a lot of information together. And let me give you some takeaways, because it's a freaking long article, and I know that not everyone necessarily wants to read all of it, even though you should. Like, if you want to know what happened with Cyberpunk 2077, you should definitely check it out. But let me give you the deeds of all of this. So one of the interesting points is, hey Chaos, thank you very much for the mana, and hello there. Hello. One of the interesting points is that the development of the game itself apparently didn't really start till 2016. And that was like the first year where they really started to develop the game. Now, this has to do with a lot of people leaving and other people like taking over and so on and so forth. Like there was a lot of like after Witcher 3, there was basically a lot of mix-ups and a lot of changes inside the company, and a lot of prototypes got scrapped, which is normal. Like this isn't necessarily something which means that the company is like pure chaos, but it happens. It happens. Especially when like big projects are finished, like The Witcher 3, then people leave. It is what it is. It's not necessarily great. It's definitely not great for the studio or for the next game, but it is unfortunately a thing which happens. So, but yeah, still interesting that the game development basically didn't start till 2016. And that doesn't mean that they haven't worked on the game till then. Like, they probably already had tons of concept arts, stories, and whatnot. Like, the base of the game was already existent, right? And that's very important to note. Like, there are multiple phases game development is going through. And there's basically the conceptual phase, where developers coming together and brainstorming, or people are like, hey, we are making this and this, and where they're gathering ideas, like which gameplay elements they want to have, like which art direction they take. Like that's basically the theoretical planning, but that also means they're already starting to work on prototypes and on demos. Because even if you were in this planning phase, you always have some people in suits sitting behind you, and they want to kept updated, and they don't want to get updates from concept phases or something. They want demos. They want to see things, right? Which is a little bit annoying, but yeah, it is what it is. But especially when games are in the so-called concept phase, you won't believe how much of the stuff is actually getting sorted out in the end. Like a lot of things which are still in, like sometimes in the game when they are already in development, are getting kicked out. Like one of the examples we had in Cyberpunk, which is nothing too crazy, but that you could use the Mentor's blades to walk among the walls, alongside the walls, right? That you could just hang on the walls and then you could use the Mentor's blades. Like that's something they removed from the game because was cool on paper, worked in certain situations, but then maybe even broke the game or something and they couldn't figure it out. Like it happens. It happens. So, but yeah, the games didn't start before 2016. And one of the main things was the demo they showed at E3, which was basically just a vertical slice of the game. Like it wasn't really a game. Like there was nothing else there besides of what they showed in the demo. But that is pretty normal. Like vertical slices exist because it's easier to showcase, and they are also not breaking that much. You won't believe how much games do actually crash and break when they are still in like development phase, and those vertical slices help a lot. A, to not make them crash, and B, showcase what they have in mind. And I think that I think that Cyberpunk actually did a pretty good job of getting the stuff which was in the demo or in the vertical slice into the main game. Yeah, sure. Things didn't pan out. Like there were a good amount of things which got removed. But I don't really see too much of a problem. I have bigger problems with some other stuff they mentioned. The next thing they mentioned, and this is like even Jason Schreier is admitting that he shouldn't probably mentioned it because people are getting hung up on it, that apparently some people used Polish inside the studio instead of English as it is mandatory, and some people felt like that maybe those people who talk to each other in Polish are just, talking shit about the other developers when they're nearby. And it's like, yeah, happens. It's not great, but whatever. I don't I don't think it's important. But there are some other things which are definitely important. Like one of the things, the police AI, like the whole police stuff that the police is just teleporting in, like that was basically worked on in the last minute. Right? That was one of the things they added to the game. Yeah, but it's not allowed, Chaos. It's not allowed to basically speak Polish. Like the main language in the studio is English. And a lot of studios make it mandatory that you are speaking that language only. I have seen studios who take people aside and be like, hey, like our rule here is only to speak that specific language. Don't do that again. I have seen this when I worked at developer studios. Like, as long as you were inside the studio, you spoke English. And they were very strict about it. Again, nothing necessarily which is like this is the point where people, like, we have this discussion right now, Chaos, right? And it shouldn't be a discussion. It doesn't matter in this context. Like that's not what the article was about, and this is something even like Jason Schreier, who wrote the article, was like, yeah, we I shouldn't have put it there. Like now people are getting hung up about this and having a long discussion if people should speak that language there or not. Like, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. But however, back to the point, like the biggest issue this game really has or had was crunch. And people are saying there were times when I would crunch up to 13 hours a day, and I would do that 5 days a week, working like that for months. And crunch is again like one of the biggest hot topics in that article. Another mic. Thank you so much for the follow again. Wait, haven't you? Like, okay, cool. Thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate that. How are you doing? Hi. I hope the app is working on your TV, PC, wherever you are. Hi. Hi. And another problem, which is so bizarre, was this belief in magic. That when the development cycle did draw to an end, and they saw how rough the game was, and people were basically bringing forward concerns during development, they got just brushed off by saying, hey, we made The Witcher. Like, we made The Witcher 3. What can go wrong? Like, that will work out. And it's like, no. BioWare magic? Yeah, BioWare magic. Pretty much. And they believed in The Witcher magic. And it's like, oh no. Oh no. Please don't do that. Which makes it even worse because developers were clearly stepping forward and were saying, like, hey, listen up. The deadlines you have for this game is completely out of whack. This will not work. Like, this is a no-no. Like, we cannot make those deadlines. Stop telling the people. Like, when CD Projekt Red basically announced that the game is coming out in May last year for the first release day, the reaction of the developers was like, no, no, not even close. Hey, another mic. Yeah, I heard that the phone app for Trovo is still relatively rough. So I don't know how bad it really is. They're working on it. They're actually, like, we will talk a little bit about Trovo when we are done with the news. But hey, Mike, welcome in. But yeah, apparently, like, concerns regarding deadlines and development got completely brushed off by the higher ups because they were just like, hey, just believe in the Witcher magic. We will do it again. Like, we made The Witcher, and Cyberpunk will be as critical acclaimed as The Witcher 3 was. Like, we're good. And people who were working their ass off was like, but how we, what? So, those are the things Jason Schreier was bringing forward. And before he released the actual article, he was actually asking CDPR or anybody at CDPR for a comment or having an interview. Like, he would have loved to have both sides. Well, as I can imagine, CDPR completely declined that. They were saying, nope, we are not talking about this, and you will also not get anyone to interview. Nope, forget it. Which is very interesting, because just a few hours afterwards, Adam Badowski, who is the head of the studio at CD Projekt Red and was one of the executives working at Cyberpunk, was going to Twitter to offer his perspective on the whole story, and he did that in a very, how do I put that, high school manner. Yeah, I think high school manner is a pretty good explanation. But let's have a look at the stuff and at the things he had to, like, point out, right? Let's have a look at this. Fans and journalists were wowed by Cyberpunk's ambition and scale. What they didn't know was that the demo was almost entirely fake. So that was in the article, right? And he is picking that up. It's hard for a trade show game demo not to be a test version of a vertical slice 2 years before the game ships. But that doesn't mean it's fake. Compare the demo with the game. Look at the dum-dum scene, or the car chase, or the many other things. What the people reading your article might not know is that games are not made in linear fashion and start looking like the final product only a few months before launch. Launch, not lunch. If you look at that demo now, it's different, yes, but that's what the work in progress watermark is for. Our final game looks and plays way better than what the demo ever was. But he is right. Like, this is fine. This is fine. It's a little bit weird that he is taking this particular point of the article, but sure. As for missing features, that's part of the creation process. Feature come and go, we see if they work or not. Like, again, we have talked about this. Like, this is what we talked about before. Like, okay, that's fine. As for the old gen consoles, yes, that is another case. But we have owned up to that and are working super hard to eliminate the bugs. On PC too, we know that's not a perfect version either, and we are proud of Cyberpunk 2077 as a game and artistic vision. This is all not what I call disastrous. Dude, we owned up to that. No, you haven't. You made a video with the founder of CD Projekt saying that he will own up to it. But here's the things with owning up to something. Results. I'm not applauding you till you haven't fixed your shit. And even then, I will not applaud you. The only thing you will get from me is, as it should have been from the beginning. Like, this sounds a little bit like somebody who's like, I owned up here. I said that I will own up to it. Yeah, that's basically what Sakura said. We said there's a problem. Stop being mean. That's a little bit the reaction here. It's like, no, you haven't owned up yet. Because the problems are still in. People can still not play the game on older gen consoles. And you screwed a lot of stuff up. So you still have to own up to it. So fix it. Most of the staff knew and openly said it wouldn't be ready for release in 2020. You've talked with 20 people, some being ex-employees, only one of whom is not anonymous. I wouldn't call that most of the over 500 people staff openly said what you claim. Whoa. So you were denying it? Is that what you were doing? Well, let me see here. So you talked with 20 people, and 20 people said it isn't the case. And you are one person who apparently says, no, this is not the case. So, like, even if it was just 20 people, those 20 people talk to other people, right? But even if you want to make this number case, 20 people say you screwed up, one person said no, we didn't. Yeah, he's basically debating most. And it's like, dude, no. I was like, come on, man. Like, you were getting hung up by the worst most instead of getting hung up by, was the game ready to be released in 2020 or wasn't it? How about talking that issue? Like, this whole reaction is just like, oh yeah, you said most. Like, getting 20 people of a development studio talking to a journalist is a lot. It's a lot because a lot of people are still afraid of getting into trouble. Alright, next one. A few non-Polish staffers shared stories about co-workers using Polish in front of them, which violated company rules, made them feel ostracized, they said. Were their co-workers talking shit about them? Like, we talked about this. Everyone here speaks English during meetings. Every company-wide email and announcement is in English. All that is mandatory. Rule of thumb is to switch to English when there is a person not speaking a given language in a casual conversation. It is, however, pretty normal for Germans speaking German, Poles speaking Polish, Spaniards speaking Spanish, etc. when there is no one else around. We are working in a multicultural environment. If the question if it is hard to move to another country, sometimes culture, work and life there, then the answer is yes. But that's universal to every company all over the world, and we are doing what we can to ease that transition. Dude, nobody gives a shit. Sorry if I have to say that drastically, but really, this is your answer? This one was alright. Not necessarily too problematic, but okay that they picked this up. I can see that he wants to talk about that. That makes sense. But the last 2 points. And yes, those are most of your points. Are like non-consequential. It doesn't matter. Like, he is talking about the most stuff instead of talking about was the game really ready to be released in 2020. The answer is no. And this one, nobody gives a damn. Like, how about you are talking about the crunch? How about you are talking about the belief that everything will come together will be because of The Witcher 3. It's like, dude. Like, I don't really expect this man to answer. I didn't expect that. But then I will be honest, he shouldn't have. Like, just don't. You know? Just leave it be. I understand. Look, I understand that you have the urge to defend your game. That you have to defend, especially as a studio head, you want to defend your baby. I get that. Especially after you put months and years of work into it. Right? I get it. I really, really do get it. Like, nobody likes to see their work being, well, not dragged to the mud, but criticized, right? Like, let's be honest here. I don't like to be criticized about my streaming. By the way, Sakura, if somebody starts to criticize me, ban them all. Nobody survives. Ban them all. We will find new viewers which will not criticize me. Yes. No, like, I get it. Like, you see that your game is getting even more flack than it already had. Engage criticism. Peace through bans. Exactly. Peace through bans. I really get it. Nobody likes to see it. Nobody likes to talk about it. Like, criticism sucks, especially when you have worked for years and years on that thing. Probably also cried sometimes in the corner. And I get it. I really, really do get it. Nobody wants to see that. But reacting like this, man, doesn't make it better. Should have stayed with Beam. By the way, we are also live on Trovo. Trovo.live/chaosmall if you want to watch there. If you don't want to, we are also on YouTube with youtube.com/chaosmallfx. And yeah, we are on both platforms live right now. And if you are missing the old Beam mixer days, at least interface wise, you might wanna check out Trovo. Yeah, Yeah. I don't criticize, I speak the truth. Huh. Right, right. But yeah, it's just like, if you don't have to say anything constructive to the criticism besides of being, well, a bitch about it, then just don't say anything at all. Just stay silent and don't. But if you want to say something, try to defend your stuff and not misdirect people. We all know Molus Dingus. Whoa, easy there. I'm a senior dingus. I have dingus the dingus. Yes. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Sir, can you comment on the crunch in your company? Nuh-uh. Oh my god. See that? So, what do you think about the ratings on the console? Nuh-uh. Yo. Alright. But that was it with the news. We still have one thing. It's not really news. This is why I say we are done with the gaming news. Yeah, I know it wasn't really like a lot of news we had today, but we have gaming stuff to talk. Or one particular thing I really enjoy here. So as you know, we are also in Trovo. And by the way, has anybody won anything of the giveaway? Like any of the 3 giveaways? Did you got anything? I got Jack. I have nothing. Like, I got literally nothing from the giveaway. No, not the first day, not the second day, and not the third day. And I'm like... I got nothing. Oh, well. Not that I really expected anything, but, you know. Yeah, out of curiosity, check your spell packs. Just click on cast a spell, and then you can go under my bag, and you can see if you actually won something or not through the giveaways. I didn't. I absolutely didn't. But yeah, Trovo, like one of the things I said before, like Trovo is really moving fast. Like every few days, they're adding new stuff to the site. And let me show you something. Which I find really neat and why I want to show this. Because you won't believe how tough this was on Mixer. It's embarrassing to say, but on Mixer, I never really knew how much money I would get. Like, seeing... You might say, wait, what? What do you mean, like, you never knew how much money you would get? Because Mixer's calculating was absolutely dog shit. And they never fixed it. They always promised us to give us, like, a look for partners, like, to see what the heck is going on and how it works. Right? And it never happened. Like, even reaching the partner program on Mixer and even on Twitch is like, I don't really know how far I am. You also got nothing, Draco? Yeah, damn it. Like, and Trovo has just released a new update today where they introduced a closer look on the Trovo 500 partnership program. They are the details if we want to know like how this works, right? And now what they're showing you is like how much watch time I have, my current ranking on Trovo by watch time. That they're telling me like, hey, you're almost there, keep going. You can see like how much watch time are like totally accumulated. I can also go into more metrics, right? So I can totally see what is going on here. And the interface is responsive, believe it or not. And then you see the overall ranking. There's also a ranking. Well, this one is not running it, but there's a ranking you can see, like how much watch time you need to get into those ranking, right? And it tells me I need another 1,359 hours watch time to achieve the bronze tier. And if I want to go into the silver tier, which is basically the 500, where Trovo 500 starts, you need 26,000. You need 2,600 hours of watch time. Like you can see actually like how much you need to get into the certain tiers, where you are right now. And you get like the full information. And it's like, yeah, awesome. Well, will you look at that? You can give me infos. The good thing about Tencent is they run a successful streaming platform. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. And it's like, it's the small things which really, really, really makes me happy. Like, I loved Mixer. Don't get me wrong. I loved Mixer. And I believed in Mixer. Like, this is me turning around on Mixer and pretending that Mixer was a shitty platform or anything. That's not it. Right? That's not the case. But it becomes really clear for me how in the last few years Mixer became worse and worse, striving for something to become better. And of course, this has something to do with Microsoft, way before they announced it, deciding to axe Mixer. Like, those decisions are not being made on a whim. Those decisions were planned, especially moving all that shit to Facebook. Those decisions were planned months ago. So I assume like they decided like in summer, before the actual closure, that they want to close it down. And yeah. So I don't even count the last 9 months of Mixer. That's basically where they stopped to do anything. But even before that, Mixer was sloppy. That's also one of the reasons why I don't want to go to Facebook. Like, I had a look at the innards of Facebook, and when a company introduced themselves, and that's what Facebook did, with the term, we are scrappy, it's like, ooh, no thanks. The last platform which was scrappy was Mixer. I don't need another scrappy platform. Thank you. Like, yeah, they basically introduced Facebook live streaming, or the crew was proud of being like very scrappy and working basically on a day-to-day basis. I was like, oh boy. Oh boy. That's the last thing I want. No. Like, I think that a lot of people were looking for security after Mixer died down. This is also why still a lot of people are on Twitch. Like, you have to ask the question, why are you still on Twitch? Like, let's face it, Twitch is completely full of people, of streamers. Doesn't have enough viewers. Like, it's oversaturated. Let's face it. But why a lot of people are still on Twitch is because it's a safe bet. Like, Twitch has now been around for 10 years, and people believe that Twitch will not go away. I've said it before, I see that a little bit different. I truly believe that Twitch can still very much die when Amazon has enough of it. And unfortunately, Amazon has showed in the recent years that they make decisions on the whim sometimes. So I wouldn't bet too much on it. But I can see why people stay still on Twitch. Because Twitch is a safe bet. But the problem is that it doesn't really help you. Like, sure, it might be secure, but nothing is going on there. And this is why I moved to YouTube, right? Because there is still a chance of growing your channel and whatnot. And I really have to go back into the track. I really have to go back and produce more YouTube content. But the thing is, Trovo, as it is right now, seems to be really, like, pushing for it. Of course, not knowing any data, not knowing their plans, this makes this whole thing hard to judge. Right? I have no insights whatsoever on Trovo. So the only thing I can see is how I perceive Trovo from the outside. And again, the amount of communication, the amount of new features they're pushing every day or whenever it is necessary is just amazing. Like, it really, really is. It is great to see that there is a company who knows what they are doing and actually cares. Of course, we don't know at some point if Tencent says, okay, we invested a lot of money into this doesn't work, we are closing this down. But interestingly enough, Tencent hasn't really done that a lot. I've actually, out of curiosity, looked up things Tencent has closed down. And they haven't really done that. Like, it seems like wherever they invest into, it works. Because they have a plan. And they hire the right people for the job, it seems. So I hope that Trovo is keeping up, and that maybe at some point I can call this maybe a permanent streaming home. Again, I would not give up YouTube. I would not do that mistake ever again. I should have done so much more on other platforms when I was still a mixer, but then I was also focusing very much on growing my streaming channel. Like, it was a two-edged sword, and you could say I gambled and I lost. So I will not do that mistake again. I will also focus on YouTube. But Right now, if I have to compare YouTube with Trovo when it comes to live streaming, Trovo is such a better experience. YouTube really has to get their shit together. And I say that even though I know it's YouTube. I think that's the worst part. It's like, I know it's YouTube. What am I even expecting? Like, I know we had this topic multiple times in the past. Right? It's like, YouTube is still treating their live streaming, even though it's becoming huge and even though YouTube is acknowledging it, it's still treated like the red-headed stepchild. And that has to change. But then again, it also comes down to how much leverage YouTube really has. Because we still don't know really like how much money YouTube makes. Keep in mind that, well, there isn't really a rumor. It's just that a lot of people agree on that YouTube actually doesn't make money. But it's such a big platform and it's such a big brand that Alphabet is basically just running with it. Because everybody knows YouTube, right? It's like, yeah, YouTube. So the question is, of course, like how much money do they really have to utilize it for YouTube and to utilize it for live streaming? So but yeah, like, here's the one positive thing. Whatever happens in the foreseeable future when it comes to live streaming, I can at least say that right now I feel comfortable. I will not say home. I feel comfortable on YouTube, streaming there, doing content creation there. And I'm feeling comfortable on Trovo. I'm feeling comfortable here. And as long as that stays the way, I'm good. Like, Twitch made me really, really realize what I have been missing. Like, when Mixer was gone and we moved to YouTube, and then I got my partnership on YouTube LOL on Twitch. Then I got my partnership on Twitch, and I was like, hey, yeah, this is great, but it never felt right. It never felt like home. Like, I never felt comfortable on YouTube. Like, and it got worse every day. Like, this is why a lot of people have been basically messaging me over the months, and they were like, dude, you don't look great. Like, you don't look happy. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not. And even though that was the case, it was really rough for me to make the decision to move on, to leave Twitch behind. Like, that Twitch partnership, very enticing, I have to admit. So, yeah, I'm glad I did it in the end. Did it damage the channel even further? Probably. But I still see your faces. I still see the core of the Mixer people coming in here. And I'm grateful for that. So thank you for your continued support. And we will definitely continue this, and we will find new people who would join us as well. That's unfortunately how, well, unfortunately, that's how content creation works, right? Like people come, people go, some people stay for a long time. I'm super grateful for that. And then new people come in. Just what it is. And I'm okay with that. But yeah, thank you for all the people who are still watching, who have now listened to my rumblings for the last 20 minutes, I think. I'm truly sorry about that. But here we are. Yeah. But yeah, it's just something I've been noticing regarding Trovo, which really makes me happy. That they are actually like working together. That they're actually like pushing things and doing things. So that's a good sign. All right. Plan B. Wait. What was plan A? Oh, that's right. Talking for another 2 hours. Ain't gonna happen. You don't pay me enough to talk for another 2 hours straight. Just talking about bullshit. And it also doesn't count it to my hours on Trovo. Speaking of which, let's wait until tomorrow and the next day. Shut up. Shut up. I mean, we are still playing video games. We're still playing video games. That doesn't really change. Let me change the title and stuff. Pretty sure that's not how you write leak. No. What is this? Man, I tell you, updating titles and whatnot. Give me just 1 second here. Nothing to see. Hashtag I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. Okay. So, first things first, what are we doing in this Path of Exile League? Let me show you this super quickly. So, this is the build I'm running. It's a Marauder Teutonic Slam. That's basically the build I'm running here. It's very much about fire damage, burning it all, and then later on critting them all to death, aka one-shotting. Of course, this is like the starting build. This will change a little bit when I'm getting deeper into some of the stuff here. But yeah, this is where we're starting. I think I've already misskilled some of the stuff because I've unfortunately used the wrong build at the beginning. Or well, not the wrong build. I have already used parts of the build which is coming up later for the Marauder. But we can fix that. But yeah, this is the build I'm running right now. That's the one right here. It's all about the smash. Yes. So, without further ado, let's let me also mute my phone here so that you're not have to hear that. Bam. Fixed. Alright. Unfortunately, the servers were kind of iffy in the over the weekend for Path of Exile. So they got better. Bam! Let's play this. I've already played a little bit. I'm still early. Highgate, Act 4. Just reached it. Man, this game looks so pretty when it still loads in. Damn. It's not made for zooming in. But here we are using a staff, and as you can see, I've already screwed up like a little bit of the pathing. Like I've already used some stuff I shouldn't have used in the first place. I'm working now on getting the endurance chances. Yeah, this is for later. It's okay. If not, I can still refound if I really have to. But actually, it's not too bad that I already have some intelligence, so I can use a staff, which is kind of cool. But right now, I need some better equipment. I kid you not. I have already... Oh, there's the guild stash. I have already equipment for basically a range, like ranger or something like that. Like here you have the Fox Shade, which is amazing. This thing is just amazing. Like the Fox Shade, so good. I found the superior boarding axe. Yeah, one-handed sword. And then you have, like, I have already found the bows, and I'm like, oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me here? Unbelievable. Getting some 4 links just like that. They were dropping like one after one after one. Might have things. Right now I'm still okay. I'm doing well, not officially doing SF, but I'm running SF right now. So I'm still okay. It's not perfect, but I'm killing everything. I do appreciate it, Draco, but yeah, I'm running SF. I'm running SF, so he's appreciated though. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, I know that Path of Exile is a lot about trading, right? But I like to play it SF. Or SSF, yeah. Self-found, I just SF, self-found, yeah. It's like, it's weird. Look, I'm weird. What can I say? By the way, did I get, I think I didn't log in when the thing was, the special thing you could get. Yeah, I didn't log in. I missed it for this here. Damn it. Man, can I just say how much I love Act 4? The city of Act 4. Such a beautiful place, and you are only here for like maybe an hour at best. And it's like, ah. You got just the banner. But yeah, I love the city. All right, let's get the banner. Let's do this. Oh, there's the ritual. So everything you were killing here, if you have never seen this, is basically getting into the ritual. Oh, is Einar here? Oh, hell yeah, Einar is here. Go get him, Einar. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. Anything here? Ooh, bigger mana flask? No, we're already superior colossal life flask. That would be better than this one. These effects, the effects are great. And it runs smooth. Facebreaker? Yeah, Facebreaker. Would be amazing. But yeah. It's alright. It's alright. Yeah. The strike multiplier is pretty good, 30%. It's pretty good. Yeah, maybe I do. Oh. So, oh, I haven't done this one. This is an Earth ritual? Fortress ritual. Monsters take reduced damage. Oh. Yeah, this is the first time I'm seeing a fortress one. So I've now killed all those enemies in the ritual. And bam! And now the enemies are back, kinda ish. And it's time to murder. Ooh, he takes some beating. There we go. So we didn't got any items from this, but the cool thing is we can now click on the totem and we can now see what they have to offer. Their builds that run about using them doing 20 million damage. Nice. So these are now the items this totem is offering for this map, and as you can see, there are still hidden items. That means I have to find the other two rituals to completely see what those hidden items are. There's the Chaos Orb I'm carrying with me since who knows how long. But they have sometimes some really good stuff here. Like they have some really good things here. Ooh, Weeping Essence. Oh, why do I have this crap? Einar. Yeah, I love the effects in the game. They're always great. It's we will be best friends, beast, until we slaughter you. I'm also completely over leveled, by the way. This is why I don't really care too much. Oh, there's another ritual. Come into the ritual circle, please, so I can murder you. That's it? That's all the monsters we get here? Oh, okay. Oh well, what can you do? What can you do? Shut up. You can and you will. Remember it's coming. Me. Alright. Let's wait for the rest. Makes me want to download it again. Hey, best time to get into the game. Oh god. There's Vol. Aw, man, I could have just I could have just tried to get into the ritual. Nah. That's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Oh well.
Your empire is dead.
Nah.
Join it.
Eh. Oh yeah, like with the new league. I can see that it is really easier. And we have to do... Oh yeah, I still have to do my ascension. I haven't done my ascension yet. Maybe I will do that. I will do that here in a minute. We can do the ascension together! Yay! Ascend with me, chat. Walala. All the ascension. Nah.
There are no more worthy beasts nearby. So, Einar will go feed the ones we caught.
What? No, Einhard! How dare you? Nothing really great here. Nothing I can use. Alright. Let's get some house. I cannot do this here. No, 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 no. Yeah, mana will be an issue later on. I have to find a solution for it. This might take a while. We will be here all night, chat. Was the timer over? Did I? Oh, another Chaos Orb. 3 Chaos Orbs. That's the third. I know, it's a bit of a waste to the further Chaos Orbs. I know. Look. I'm the worst, what can I say? Do we want to take an essence with me? Sure. Sure. Let's take an essence with us. We have everything here, right? Also, what the heck? You have so many items. I can see that. I can see that. Sure, I sell that. I mean, it's not like we can take the points with us. So, whatever. We are done here, right? Yeah. We are done here. Cool. Cool. That's some stuff.
Can we be of help?
Yes, actually. You can be. Take this. Yes, I know I have to clean up my inventory. I'm aware. Let's turn that really quickly in before I forget about it again. Where is the docks? There. Let's turn that in. I didn't really have a chance to turn it in yet. Hey, Fairgraves. Bye, Fairgraves. Whatever. Well, sucks to be you.
To live too long is to live in pain.
Awesome. Boop.
Ooh, look at that. See that?
Hey, Nico. Hi. Alright, let's do the mines. Walk the walk. Oh, some sofa. People are still using the mines, by the way. Are they still like...
This'll do nicely, Exile.
farmed. Or people are completely ignoring just like the sulfur stuff. Huh? Oh, come on, Nico. I don't want to... Do I really have to do that? Yeah. We can do that later on. What's that? Pike ferret. Huh. Never seen that dude before. Ooh, here we go. Ritual time! Man, you won't believe how happy I am to do the rituals every time. I actually really enjoy them. I've seen some achievements happen in regards to this. I mean, it's not a bad farming spot. Ooh, the royal stuff is not bad. Just not for me. Which is the real shame here. There we go. Curved blade. Looks cool. I've seen that before. The royal stuff is not bad, it's just... Sure, I could change the colors, but yeah, you know. You know. Wood crack? The thing is actually pretty badass. Wow. I think it's actually really good. I mean, stats wise, not the rest is shit. But it would be better. Increased fire damage. Maybe I'm taking that. Just for the stats. Because my stuff is kind of, you know, so-so. So it seems you can't go back to the old areas and get the rituals because they don't spawn. I would beg to differ? I have to check that. I'm pretty sure I did go back. We can check on that. I mean, that's the easiest thing to do. Oh, you did? I mean, I check it, but I'm pretty sure I... Huh. This is just for my own conscience. I would definitely check on that. Ah, damn it, I should have... Nah, whatever. I should have activated the other strongbox which was here, which I didn't see. Yeah, like again, I would now say I did go back and had rituals in the past. So that's why I'm like confused. But we will check. What is that? Shadows of Horrors, Warbuckler. Cursed gems. Huh. Huh. It's pretty good if you're running a curse build. I guess. Oh, a Valorb. Well, hello, hello. That's for that. Doesn't really help me. I would have taken the Morning Star. The third. Nah. Not worth it in my opinion. Just a bad RNG. Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Actually, no, I don't have bad RNG. Alright, let's do this. Not much here. I'm out of mana. Yikes. I have to say, electricity is one of the things which I can see later on become really annoying. Like, really annoying. Anything good here? Not really. So far has been meh. But maybe we see more. So much delicious XP. Delicious! I take that. Another one! What is going on here? That is neat. Lucky me. Let's speed this up. Oh, well, we're doing. Oh, that's her. Bye. Yeah, I remember this one. I was like, wait, what was that? I remember this one. Hammerstorm? Whoa. Okay. There's a reason why he is called Hammerstorm. Neat? But again, not what I really need. That is so unfortunate. Whoa. Man, that Hammerstorm dude. fossils. Okay. Ooh, in the card. What is this one? Suffering cold damage. Bah. I mean, I don't really have anything else I want here, so I take that with me. Yo. Spooky minds, man. Nope. All the delicious XP. Nah. I'm not rushing it. I've never, like, I know that some people are just running through the game. Like, after like, what was it, like 6 hours or so, there were already people like running maps. And I was just like, what? Yeah, I'm not the guy for that. But
no longer, Kitaba. The ancestors demand it.
I wouldn't mind, like, this is one of the main reasons why I'm actually looking forward to Path of Exile 2. I wouldn't mind when leveling is faster. Or this is really something I enjoy Diablo 4, 3, 4, yeah, I wished. I enjoy Diablo 3 for is that at this point you can just, you know, do endgame. You know? Just do endgame. You don't have to run the same acts over and over and over again. And I really appreciate that. That's the problem I have with Path of Exile 1. I'm just like, don't get me wrong, man, but I don't want to run for 10 acts again. You know, it's like, oh, the Burning Man, yeah, we have to be careful, yep. Nope. Whoa. Yep. Nope. The first time you are meeting this dude, it's just, oh look, oh you look so pretty, oh that is so cute, and dead. Yeah, I would love to see like an adventure mode in Path of Exile, because I don't want to do the 10 acts over and over and over again. I'm just done with it, man. I'm really just done with it. Like, I can't. What is the end game of PoE? Well, a lot of farming. Duh. Maps. The big thing is maps. And let me see if I can, like, maps are the big thing, and you're basically on an atlas, right? And then you were going down the maps and you unlock more and more stuff. No, I don't think there's any rituals here. I think this is ritual free. And then you unlock more boss, and the boss fights are getting harder. There's also like some stories sometimes involved. The maps are really cool. Like, it's a bit more complicated than that. but yeah, like maps are really the bread and butter. Like there are other things you can do to farm, but maps is like the big thing to move forward.
Deshret has ascended and returned.
Yeah.
You will be remembered.
I have to show you the maps at some point, or you have to look up a YouTube video or something, because it's like maps can be. Oh, I don't have the mana yet, and not this. Maps can a bit complicated, especially if you have to explain it. Yeah, I would say like don't think about it too much, because you have completely different things going on at the beginning, and they're not that important, you know. They're not that important. Okay, so I have to go this path here. I take Holy Dominion with me, right? Yeah, and this one. Okay. So those are the big ones I want to take. Do I take Light of Divinity with me? No, I do not. Yeah, they're a little bit like the rifts in Diablo 3, but much more complicated. If you have ever played Diablo 3, like, you know, the rifts, like the Nephilim rifts, right? And maps are much more complicated than that, or more in depth. Complicated is the wrong word. More in depth. Hi!
You know.
Let's do the one first, which I hate the most. Let's do Kaum stream. I hate Kaum. Especially when you're running around with fire yourself.
Would weep to see what Kaum has created here.
Oh. Misclicked. Yeah, if you know the maps, the system from Diablo 3. But it's pretty cool. Can I jump up there? I don't think so. No. No, 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 no. This was the wrong way. This is not the way, chat. This is not the way. Ooh, rituals. Ooh. That's a lot of enemies. I like. And then there are also like a lot of other things you can do, which came with the leaks. Like the leaks really added a lot of gameplay over the years. Definitely play the Ritual League. Don't play the Standard League. Like when the Ritual League is over, your characters will become standard characters. So you don't have to fear that. Like it's not like you're wasting your time in the league. Like it's not like your character goes away. That's an interesting design. What do we have here? Meh. So far, so meh. But yeah, just play the league, the ritual league. You have to start a new character, of course, but again, level 35, what the highest was, is yeah, you can do that in like what, 2 hours, 3 hours, if you know what you're doing, of course. If not, that would probably take like 7 hours, I would say. Again, the biggest problem for Path of Exile is not the leveling. I never thought that the leveling is problematic. I was told that the doing all the acts is what is just annoying. Like, you have to do the acts. You have to do the 10 acts. And it's like, oh, not again. Yeah, the best thing I can look for some builds if you want to. Get some builds. That's what I'm using, by the way, right now. This is not self-made build. This is a build from the PoE forums. Like, the PoE forums are really good, or you will find them on YouTube. That is a bad way to do it. It is a bad way to do it. Like, if you are not okay with wasting a character, then you shouldn't do that. If you're okay with, hey, my first character will be complete in absolute hot garbage, then you can totally do that. But there are really good YouTube creators out there who are making their own builds, and then the official Path of Exile forums are really good. And one tool a lot of people use, and that's something I'm using here right now, is this one. This is Path of Building, right, where you can import the skills other people have made, and it's telling me like which gems I need for the skill tree, like which items I should use at the beginning, right? Like, it's super helpful to have this. Yeah. It's Path of Building. You can just download it. It's free, and it's a really good program. And then you can just like copy, basically, like a lot of people who are doing build guides are just linking Path of Building links. Oh yeah, you can also, of course, use your own thing. Like, if you want to test out stuff, you can totally just say, you know what, you can just create a new tree, and you can just, you know, go with whatever you want. Another Mike, thank you so much for being here, man. Have a wonderful day. I hope the Trovo app was running well on your phone. And have a good one, man. See you next time. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, you can just try things out here, which is like really cool. And you can see the effect so much better. Like, you can also see like how much this node will actually give you in like damage and whatnot. Like, even if you're just trying to horse around with your own build, like, you should just check it. It even does the calculation for you. Like, if you want to really dive in deep, and you want to see like how your numbers are coming together and whatnot, like it's doing all the calculation, and you don't have to do that. So even if you just want to run your own thing, this helps you so much to prepare and know what's going on. So path of building is definitely something I recommend highly. Oh wait, I have to I have to load mine. There we go. Where was I? I was here. There we go. But yeah. Oh, interesting. Oh, those are those weird yellow items I sometimes find. Oh my god. Storm chargers. Oh, they're so good when you build a storm thingy. But it doesn't help me. I don't do any lightning. They're so good. Especially with the 20% increased move speed. Horrible. What do I wear? Resistance boots. Okay. It's the Fermi-More Chaos Orbs. Why not? And I take the Orb of Fusing with me. Also great boots. But I don't really have a lightning build, nor do I plan one or anything like that, so... Wop wop wop! Oh. I definitely take that. That's all. That's all meh. That's all meh. Looked nice. That was all meh. Man, I need a 4-link. I need a 4-link and a lot of red. 4-link and a lot of red. That would be great. Let's speed this up. I don't care. No, this is not the right way. To adequate farming. Man, Sakura, you have some bad luck. Maybe because of the level? When you were too low level? Maybe? Maybe? I mean, that would be the only rational explanation I could give here. Like, couldn't explain it any other way. Damn it! It was a trap. Yeah, probably the level difference. I mean, it makes sense because you're sacrificing the monsters in the area, and maybe they are linked to your level, and it would be too easy to just farm it for the points. So they want to make sure that you are not just farming the points, because the items you can get in those rituals are like the items from every item in the game, right? So you could basically just farm like level 5 monsters and still get like the craziest items out of it. So that will probably be the explanation. No? Okay. Well, then I'm out of explanation. And I'm dead. This is what I get. Hashtag blame chat. I blame chat for this. Oh yeah. This is all your fault, chat. Thank God I'm not playing a hardcore character. I couldn't, look. The mental anxiety like a hardcore character would bring. I couldn't, man. Nah, man. I couldn't. What is this? Emboldening. Monsters and massives. Okay. Whoa. Woo-loo-loo. Oh my God, it's getting bigger and bigger. The items are linked to the area level. I mean, even. I have to use my head and think. At some point, folks. At some point. Not today, not tomorrow, probably not even this year. We will do a Dark Souls playthrough. Maybe Dark Souls 3. Or Dark Souls 4. No, it will never be a Dark Souls 4. Never. I mean, we are not even getting, what is it called? Elden Ring. Not even getting that, man. But then again, what did people expect with R. Martin handling that? Oh boy, I'm out of mana. Well, this is awkward. I need some charges. Yeah, this build is... Screw me. And I don't mean that positively. You know what? Screw it. I don't have time for that. Woo! K. Interesting. Evasion rating doesn't really help me because I cannot evade. Computer says no. Run, 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 run. No. So much XP. So much loot. Nah. Even though I have to admit, my equipment needs some desperate upgrade. Like, we are definitely reaching the point where the fun ends. Like, the fun ends here. And I really need some equipment. Yup, yup. Oh boy. Well, there goes my life quickly. Ah, he was outside of the thingy, of the ritual. That's bad. That's really bad. Yeah, I'm not so sure if I like the embolden ritual. Makes them beefy. Anything good? Anything? Oh. If it would have been fire damage, I would have said amazing. Ooh, blood boil. Yeah, we could move Blackheart out. Sure. Why not? Let's put Blackheart. Screw it. Again, I need some upgrades. I need some updates. Bam. It's not crazy, but you know. All right. Wait, why am I doing this? Why have I just whatever? Well, let's have some fun. Fire versus fire. Let's see who has the bigger one. Giggity. I totally forgot. It's this dude who is calling for reinforcements at some point. The good thing is I've already some pretty good fire resistances. So the fire doesn't hurt as much. Does he say and gets eliminated?
I honor you with a warrior's death, Calm. It is more than you deserved.
Unfortunately, my helmet I'm using right now... actually, the helmet is not great I'm using right now. Let me take the bag. Let me take the bag. We are done here. Well, I have a portal right there, so whatever. Normally I would have locked out. Do I want to... Let me have a look. Is this anything worth? Accuracy rating, well, screw that. Armor, regenerated life, increased radio. Okay, let me see something. Like, it's not that great. Yeah, I thought so much. I might have maneuvered myself in a very odd position where I have to wear this helmet because of the 12 intelligence I'm getting.
Can we be of help?
Because I need my weapon. Yeah. Awkward. Go and chance something else with it. Yeah. Probably. Can we? Oh, you are not.
Good luck.
I mean, I need some upgrade on the items anyways. Let's see if they have anything great here. Man.
May fear guide you.
I could. I mean, yeah, now I have already so. No, I still have the helmet. Do I even have there? The copper plate is so bad. I just have it because it's a free link. I really need some upgrades, man. The boots are not bad. $19. I take it. I actually take it.
I could hardly hope for better results.
Cool. Ja.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta. Cockroach. Oh, not a cockroach. Right. Right. Oh, this one. Oh, this one. You have... Wait, do you have to kill them? No, you can just move on, right? Yeah. And those you have to kill. Yeah. Barrage. I'm really thinking about doing maybe even like a Toxic Rain build at some point. Oh. I have so many stuff I could just make it work. Oh, this is a staff. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm going staffs, by the way. This is a staff build. Freaking bleeding, man. No. Did she escape? Wait. Have I missed that? Why is the game such a dick to me? Seriously. If I could ever get like a 4-link on my armor, that would be really great. Oh well. We will get there. Oh, there it is. Hey, Chaos Orb, nice. Not quite. Holy chain mail. Ooh, unidentified. Oh, and an artisan strongbox. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Nice. I don't say no to that. My god. The game wants to get me all the sacred health potions. This can go... Oh, that's actually not too bad. Actually like the 61 increased armor. Let's keep that for now. Actually like that effect. It's not too shabby. Nothing to sneeze on, you know. Is this the wrong one? Yeah, it's totally the wrong one. Oh my god, I didn't have my Herald on Ash on? Wait, why did I? What? How did I miss that? Wait, there are rituals here? I didn't expect that. Huh. Well then, let the ritual begin. Man, I can already see at some point this will kill me, like the electricity ball. Ow. Ooh, that's a scepter. Not too great. Ooh. What's that? Oh yeah, by the way, I wanted to have a look at this one. Cold damage. Nope. That is completely useless to me. No, no. Can we please start the slaughtering in here? Well, that was worth it. Thief scrap. Is curiosity here. Is anybody using the hybrid flasks? Like, have we? Is anybody using them? Like on paper, the hybrid flask sounds pretty amazing, and you were like, yeah, man. But in reality, it's such a meh concept. Because it's just not enough. So I'm like, really? Somebody really using this one? Oh. That's pretty neat. This one is not bad, but I will be honest. The evasion rating is completely useless. I'm keeping it right now because it also has fire resistance on it and a little bit of health regen and whatnot. But I will be honest, this would be a nice boost. Oh, 5% increased armor? What the heck? Nah. Not worth it. Yeah, I've never seen anybody using like hybrid flasks. Okay, and then we are going down there to this one. Ooh, that's pretty neat. Yeah, I take that one for sure. Give me all the scrolls. Oh, the Grand Arena. Nope. Nope. No time. Oh my god, those are rituals? Nice. Well, that is nice. Come. Boop, 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 boop. Nice. I like that the arena is also just like rituals. Awesome. Die! Nah. What do we got here? Nah, this is meh. Especially evasion rating. Nobody needs that. Oh wow. Nobody. AKA I. Oh! That was the wrong accent. Am I dumb? Oh yeah, I haven't killed anything yet. Or I haven't not killed all of them. Lol. Oh no, more doggos. How horrible. What can I do about it? Can we... Man, I sometimes... No, this is where we came from. Not gonna lie, those arena things. What have I missed? Or can I move on? No. What? Which one have I missed? This is where I came from, right? Yeah. Up the deuce? Buh. Excuse me? This mole is confused. Have I taken the wrong path? No, normally it doesn't matter. Yeah, there's also, like... Really? Have I taken the wrong arena? Guess so. Oh well. Weird. Oh, nobody is perfect. I was so confused. I think I never had it that I took like the wrong arena. Okay, you know what? Let's gather all the things here. Yes, yes. Come to me and be sacrificed. I need to loot. Oh wow. Let's do this. Yeah, that's why I was confused. That's what I meant, like... I never took the wrong path, it seems like I always took the right one. But yeah, that's why I was so confused in the end. It's like, what? That's even possible? I never had that. That seems like I always took the right one. Look at me. Nice. Ooh. That was the wrong one. There we go. Follow me! I really can say that this event is so simple. Like, it's a super simple league. In comparison to what they had before, like, what was it, the Harvest League they basically had before. Like, super easy in comparison. Like, the Harvest League was kind of complex. And this one is just, like, easy, but also fun. I could really enjoy this one. I think it's because of the load. Like, I always have the feeling that Path of Exile is a little bit on the side when it comes to, like, how much loot you can get out of the game. Especially in leveling. Like, I understand that for the endgame equipment you need a bit more farming time, right? But yeah, especially for endgame equipment, I always feel, well, not for endgame equipment, for like leveling equipment, I always feel like they could make it a little bit easier. Just a bit, man. So I'm pretty happy about this one. Not gonna lie, like this fortify thing, that's also pretty rough. Woohoo! They have health. Oh, this one. There we go. More scrolls. What do we got? Jewel, Void Forge. Wow. 6,000? Dude. Let's defer that. Uncool. That's a lot. Let's get out of here. Ah, this dude. Well, those dudes. They've been harder in the past. What happened? Huh. Hi. This dude. Well, it's not a joke, it's just like, you know, you're not that impressive. Yeah, I know. Back in my days, he was really tough. Bye.
Love to sing about themselves.
Okay, cool. Done and done. No, what am I doing? First things
Do you know
first.
something?
Yes. I wanna sell ish. Yeah, we can keep that. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah, I have to clean up my box. Look. I'm aware. I really am. And it pains me as much as it pains you. Kind of. Alrighty. Let's do the Kitava thing. Well. Kinda-ish. Malachi, I'm coming. Ew.
The weight of God's guts.
Man, this particular, like, area, ugh. This is actually an area where I die, quite often sometimes. Right, Mo, right. That's a sentence to say the least. Quite often sometimes. No, where I die more often than enough. Oh, what is this? This is also new. Well, whatever that was, it was pretty easy. You just walk through enemies. Well, good for you! Ooh, Mirage Archer. Mirage. Arch? Arch. Mirage. The Arch. I mean, probably not a bad thing. If I really don't want anything else from it, maybe I take it. If I ever do my Toxic Rain Archer build. Oh. Nope, this is a dead end. Toxic Archer a few leaks ago. Yeah, it's still solid. Oh, this is the new one, right? Hydrosphere? That's one of the new skills. Yeah. I mean, they nerfed the Toxic Archer a little bit as far as I know, the Toxic Rain. But it's still strong. We still could get something really good out of those hidden items. Has anybody played, like, I saw some people doing some Hydrosphere builds, but they never really, like, I don't know if it's going good or if it goes meh. Ew. The Bone Queen? Why have I never killed you before? Well, let me change that. I find it always pretty interesting when people are like, that's basically the first thing they're doing. Like, a new skill is out and they are trying to build a build around that. I think that's really cool. I wouldn't do it because I don't know nearly enough about the game itself, and I would do too many mistakes and whatnot. But I totally respect that when people are doing it. Wow, that's not a lot what I will get out of this. I take that back. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Well, one of the best level bows you can get. Like, I take it. I really, really have to do like Toxic Rain build. I take this with me too. This game really wants to tell me, play a freaking archer. I want that bow. Huh. Punch a ticket. No, I feel you. Like, again, that bow is freaking amazing for leveling. Like, that is one of the bows you want. when it comes to leveling an archer, man. I remember that I would murder for that bow. And that they sometimes ask some... So close, yet so far. So close, but yet so far, yeah. I'll be your friend! Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I have already so much equipment for making a Toxic Rain Archer build that I have to do it at this point. So unfortunately I will keep the items. Yeah. Like seriously, I have some crazy good equipment for the Archer. For leveling, of course. Like... Oh yeah, I totally forgot that they puncture me. Giggity. But yeah, that game is definitely tempting me now. Am I... Oh, knew it! I hate this level. I'm always taking the wrong way in this level. It's the worst. The bowels of the beast.
Well, Brute, but let's not get above us.
Hi, Piety. You look pretty today. Somebody told you that? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh yeah, she's doing that thing. I totally forgot about that. Woo! Things are happening.
Cow wasn't half the man you are, Marauder.
Well,
There comes a time when brute force. It was Malachi.
yeah. Oh no, I have been corrupted. Oh, Malachi. Yeah. And now the real fun begins.
Betray me, and I will have your head.
I hate those boss fights. Really don't like those. That was all? Wow.
Before we walk this path,
Yeah, yeah. Let's do the Guardians. The Guardians of the Galaxy. Wait. The Guardians of Malachi? Okay. Clear. Oh, a fire one. I didn't have a fire one in a long time. Oh boy. Oh, how did I miss that? Seriously, how do I miss that all the time? I know I'm blind as a mole. I know the answer, I'm just saying. Theoretically. You know? Looking for the boss. I don't wanna do this, boss. Which one is this? That's okay. Did he say? And gets inconveniently murdered. Oh, come on. This might take a while. Not just my mana, which is gone. I hate this boss. I hate this boss so much. Bah.
You are free now, slave.
What the heck? Hi, Gav. Yeah, Teutonic Slam. I'm doing a Teutonic Slam build. How are you doing, Gaffy? Yes. I have found Hydrosphere, which I cannot use. That's the new one. But yeah, I have found Hydrosphere. Oh boy. Oh boy. How are you doing, Mr. Gaffer? Yeah, I'm doing a Teutonic Slam build. Gonna slam. Oh, there's the boss. Wait, how did I miss the boss? How many? Oh, there's one ritual left. I assume that the ritual is in the top right corner then. Yeah. I completely missed the boss here. Which one is it? Oh, Chevron. Yeah. Wow, she just dodged my endurance cry. I hate her so much. I don't have the greatest... Oh my god, she dodged it again. Girl, I hate you. Oh, now she didn't dodge. Well, that's neat. Screw you. Just screw you.
The ancestors demanded.
Just went for a run and reminded myself how fat and out of shape I am. I don't know what you mean. I have absolutely no clue what you were trying to refer to. Like, dude, I'm working out nearly every day, right? Like, I kid you not. And when I was like buying my groceries and like getting my groceries here up in my flat, I was like, I felt like an old guy, and I was like, what? I mean, I always buy like groceries for a week, so it actually weighs quite a bit, like all the stuff I'm buying, and also like the drinks. Like, it's actually, that's what weighs the most, the drinks. I still need to drink like the 6-packs. Right? But it's still like, man, how can you be so out of shape? Like, even if you are like working out. How is this even possible? So I feel you, man. Ooh, you. Shimmering gut flare. Alright. Any enemies around here? No. Well, Wololo. Have you played the new league? Out of curiosity, Gaffer. 20 orbs of alteration. Oh. Let's defer some items here. Sure. Sure. Done with all the heist maps. Neat. Neat, 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 neat. Oh, Maligiro. Hi. Something about you I remember. I think he was the easiest one. Does he say and gets murdered? Something about Maligiro. Whatever it was.
Your sickness is ended.
Oh, what did I miss there? Oh, Gem Cutter prison. How could I leave that alone? I'm done here, right? Yeah. 20 gigabyte update, yeah. I mean, it's not just a leak. They added basically a new expansion. They added Echo of the Atlas, which is like a complete new addition to the game. So yeah, it ain't a small patch. Am I dumb? You got melted by zombies? Oh my god, I used the wrong one. I could have just used the teleporter. Yeah, they added quite a bit, which is cool.
When I met you that first time.
Well, cheerio.
In this world, you and I will create the most beautiful of nightmares together. Creation, out of the realm of the gods, isn't it? Bow your head to the one true God.
I remember when he was the end boss. I remember that. Those were the times. Oh boy.
Now, exile!
Yeah. It's like, remember the time where when he was the end boss? And then the game was like, nah, not enough end boss. We need more end bosses. Oh god. You were so demanding, Piety.
Embrace the future.
Pululu? Haha. Bye, Piety. Good luck.
Person who truly understand what it means to be nightmare.
Yeah. Woo! I did run through some mines there. And I did it again. I mean, the good thing is that with the second game, well, I hope with the second game, the boss fights will be a little bit more... Well, you really see, like, what part was available in the game and which of the things got patched in, basically. Right? Like, you can so see that sometimes. Where they try to experiment with the things they can do. And what's possible and whatnot. I hope they're getting a little bit better with that in the second game. That it feels more natural. This totally reminds me of of like animes where every time you beat like a super strong enemy, And then a stronger enemy comes around. Oh, come on, Malachi. Don't do me like that. Timber! Splush!
Your slaves are dead. Your kingdom died with
Splish. Splish plus splush.
I've never met a man more. I am proud to know.
See.
Do you have anything I need? Oh, cast when damage taken. This is important later on. I need that later on. Cast on death support. That's also pretty great. Anything good here? No. I mean, the lightning golem is something I need later on. I think Fist of War is something I need later. Let me see. Fist of War support. That's something I need, right? Yeah, that's one of the things I need. Okay. I need a 4 link. I need a good link. Not bad, Tracker.
Take care.
That's pretty good. I dare say.
I'm sure your ancestors.
Oh, nah. I don't have the cards right now with me. Yeah.
Corruption.
Talking to all the people, getting my rewards.
What?
Spell echo, multi-turn change, increased area, brutality. Did I need brutality? I think I need brutality. I don't think so. Now that you mention it. I don't think so. No. Oh, there's the Fist of War I just bought. Oh, glad that I bought that. Now I can sell it again.
The gate is open.
I need Lightning Golem. Lightning Golem, that's what I need.
I was right.
Right? Did I screw this up? Summon Stone Golem for later. I have the Stone Golem. Huh. Okay.
The greatest champions.
XSDSN visiting. Okay. Look, I'm still learning that build. It's not great. I wanted to get this one. This is important. This is a lot of life. And let me see, where do I go next when I use when I go the build? Oh, I take the 2 with me. Oh, really? I mean, it's 10% life. Why not? Interesting. But yeah, I really need some equipment, man. This is not cutting it. My equipment is ass.
What do you need now?
Let's see. Can we do something here? 4 linked. Wow. Okay. Most of my items. I'm a little bit unlucky with rituals for this character. Like as I said, I can now safely say I can just like, you know, can create a ranger, and then the ranger is probably equipped till, well, the end of leveling. But this character doesn't have, what am I even doing? Doesn't have a lot of luck, which is unfortunate.
Yes.
But yeah, my ranger will be happy. My ranger will be delighted when I start to play that one. For sure. Which level do they have? 40. Which level do I have? Ah, 43. Hey, I'm not that much over leveled anymore. Oh boy. Like, I know at the beginning I was like super over leveled. Because of the rituals. It's crazy how quickly you can level up with the ritual. Shut up. Ooh, that stuff. Unfortunately, it's blue. Intelligence, physical damage, maximum mana. It's not that great. Okay, there was the other one was right here, right? Yeah. That's a bit too close. But yeah, the new League gaff is really fun. Like, I enjoy the new League. It's simple, but it's fun. And you get some nice items out of it. Come on. There you go. Wololo. Again, I always felt like that the leveling process was kind of meh when it came to items. Oh yeah, and then you can even... I think my... See, this is what I meant with my ranger will be, you know, happy. My ranger will be very happy and very pleased with all the things on the web. Sakura is like, I'm out. I'm out. Sakura, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Sakura, for everyone who's wondering, Sakura is playing Ranger, and I basically find all the items she wants. Yeah, the cool thing is, like, I cannot buy this right now, right? Because it costs too much tribute. I have 808. and it costs 1,700, and I can just put it away for later. I love that idea, and it gets cheaper, which is also very important. Okay, let's defer like all the things. I cannot defer this one, right? This one was super expensive. Yeah. Still 5,800. But yeah, I love the new system. I really do. It is such a cool thing to do. Yeah. It's great. I'm getting nothing interesting. He's paying the rent on item. Look, here's the thing. Like, I feel the same way as you do, Sakura. I mean, it's great that I find all the items for the ranger, but as I said, like, unfortunately, my marauder is getting jack. You cannot jump that much. Close, but not that much. Takes a bit of the randomness out. Yeah, especially for leveling. Like, even later on, right? It still does pretty well later on. But especially for the leveling experience, I really believe that this is like one of the greatest thing they added. Like, it's still absolutely random what you get. Right, let's face it. Superior despair, nice. It's still absolutely random, but it can be really good random stuff. Like you can get like a tabula rasa, like super early in the game, or well, all the legis. Holy Flame Totem. I love the Holy Flame Totem. I've actually used the Holy Flame Totem quite a bit at the beginning. Like, the thing is great. I'm over dramatic. No. No. I understand. Believe me, I understand. Because I feel the same. I just want some Marauder equipment. I'm wearing so much piss. Like, copper plate, like some attacks here, like so rubbish at this point. It hurts. Boop. Zip. I am the Terminator. Get to the chopper now. Hey, I'm actually getting better. Get to the chopper. I'm still horrible at the Schwarzenegger accent. Absolutely. I'm still wondering. I actually have to read it up at some point. I'm pretty sure it will be like a Wikipedia article or something like that. But I'm actually kind of curious how he got that last name. Like, I'm really curious to know how he got that last name. I mean, how he got the last name from his mother or father. Yeah, I know, but how did they... Yeah, too much work. But yeah, how did they like gain that name? Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Or Schwarzenegger, depending on how you spell it. And I never found out how you spell it. Because Schwarz is black, or would be translated into black. Well, and then you have the N-word. So it's like, I'm really curious how this name came together. But yeah, his first part of the name, of his sure name, means black. And the second part, well, is what it is. So I'm actually like, I was always a little bit curious, like whenever I forget it again because it wasn't too important to my knowledge, but it's like every time I like see him, I'm like, I wonder how this name came to be. So basically the name would be, like, if you really pronounce this like that, right, his name would be Black Nigger, right? And that's like, That's an interesting last name to have. Especially for somebody who was from Austria. That's like such a interesting combination. Oh boy. There we go. Frost shield. We have still 2 rituals to go. But yeah. Again, it's not like world changing or anything. Like, it's not like you choose this name. You know. But it's still like interesting. And I always forget about it till then hear his name again or see him, and I'm like, yeah, right, I remember now. I wanted to look that up. This is a shitty ritual place, just saying. Slightly hurt. Of course, doesn't change that I still cannot do his accent. So, whatever. I give up on farming. Aww. Sakura, I'm so sorry. This is literally why people take me with them. Like whenever I play those games, out of nowhere, a lot of my friends remember that I'm their friend and let me tag along. And it's like, I see what you did here. Somebody wanted my loot. I'm the loot whore. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy there, Fido. Woo! Man, that was some slaughter. Oh, that's why. Noticed. Totally noticed. Woo! Well, that was certainly something. Oh, if there would be something useful in it. You know, that would be something. But unfortunately, I got nothing. What do we got here? Oh, dense fossil. Boom. Boom. Don't even know why I deferred that. I think that was the first item I tested and then it never showed up ever again. I think. I don't even know. Emperor's Luck, 5 times currency. Sure, why not? Let's take more. Chromatic ores are always. Let's be honest here, you can never go wrong with them. Well, technically you can, but. Oh. Oh, there's... Oh, hello there, Overseer. Well then. This dude. You could have been glorious. You were not. Woohoo! In the tower.
Fate.
An egg? And thank you for
I am sure. Whatever.
freedom.
Unlike sometimes.
Sure. Do you have anything good? Please tell me you have anything good here. Nice, but wrong colors entirely, I'm afraid. Need staffs, man. Oh, I need a 4 link. I need a 4 link here. This is also demotivating. Cool. Draining. Alright. I mean, just reroll the colors. Yeah, but then I also have to link it because I would love to have a 5 link. It gets expensive. And I'm always like, maybe I'm lucky next map. Look, man, I have problems. I admit that. I totally admit that. Speaking of problems, speaking of which, we will end here, and maybe we continue this to get tomorrow. Maybe we jump into Everspace. Yeah. We might jump into Everspace. Maybe we're checking out Hitman earlier. I don't know. I have no clue. Like, the next 2 days will be a little bit fluent. I don't even know when Hitman, like, let's say Hitman is releasing on Wednesday. Do we have a release time for that? I mean, IO is a European company, so chances are that we are probably, like, getting it early. I would love that. Yeah. That would be great. All right, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you have been here. Again, I will be back tomorrow at 8 AM EST with more in the morning in your gaming news. And then we will see what we are playing. I can't tell you. I would love to, but I can't. So we will see exactly. Like, we have Everspace 2, Path of Exile, which I still enjoy. Maybe Hitman 3. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know yet. We have to see. But folks, thank you so much for spending a little bit of your time here in the channel. It is always appreciated. I will be back tomorrow at 8 AM EST, which is 1 PM UK time. And see you then, and enjoy your day. It's now lunchtime for me. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Ka-ching!